Hey, I'm Semeka Randall. I'm telling you, you have to check out Ohio Sportsnet. Don't be a fool, sit back and not look. Go check it out. Find out some great information in regards to sports.
The connection for young women here to share the same jersey you shared, practice in the same gym that you were in, and have the same dreams and aspirations a lot of them have that you've already accomplished is an unbelievable opportunity from us. I've been for a week. I always talk to a couple of girls and say, "Are you nervous?" And they're like, "I know you are." I'm like, "Yeah." But that's anxiety, anticipation, excitement all rolled into one. It's a complete honor, and I know you outside of in basketball, but outside of Trinity, it's just an honor to have you here, to be here where this is your home, and we've always wanted to make you feel welcome. And the girls couldn't be more excited to see your ceremony, play for you tonight. And then, like Nishima told us all, to play the Trinity way. It's something that we try to stay with in our own mind. And not that we are anywhere near that level that you were as a player in your team, the accomplishments you had here, but it's certainly something that we put on our bucket list and checklist that we want to accomplish. And we feel that we're going to get closer, and this is a big step this year. So with that being said, it's my honor, girls, and this is one of my favorites of all time, and I've been waiting for this one since I got here. But yeah, this is Semeka, man, and I love her. She's awesome.
Thank you, Coach Gav. How you guys doing? Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm telling you, we had a game yesterday and we didn't get the outcome that I wanted, but anytime you get to go into battle, this is like the best time ever. Because I know sometimes practice get long, drawn out. You gotta hear your coach say, repeat, do it again. And then when you get that chance, that moment to go out there, the only thing that's technically stopping you is a few timeouts and possibly the official. I'll say this, live every moment like it's your last out there on the floor, because you never know when it's gonna kind of get taken away from you. I've experienced that through injuries, and then now after we're coming off of this whole tragic thing with COVID and stuff. Play hard. Play smart. It's two parts of it. It's like, and I had to learn that as I've grown as a player, IQ became very, very important in the game. So understand why you do what you do, and then be good at what you do. I always tell players, and even this happened to me at Trinity, but probably more at Tennessee, I was no three-point shooter. But baby, when I tell you I could play some defense and lock somebody down, that's what I did, and I did it hard. I would pick up from baseline to baseline, and I thought about how I could break the game down mentally, and that's like, if I get a couple steals, I get a couple layups. Or if I play really good defense, my teammates behind me, because they got my back, they're going to be in the passing lanes, and then we've always been about team basketball. If somebody's open, what are you supposed to do? Get it to them, right? Pass the ball up the floor. So who they was passing it to? I was rolling, man. So I was breaking the game down. I said, hey, if I do that, that will get me at least 4 to 6 points, right? And then if I steal the ball, that's maybe 2 or 4 points there. Man, I'm already popping at 10. I ain't taking no jump shot. I didn't even take a 3. I ain't no three-point shooter, okay? Just wasn't. In my college career, I made shot 16 threes. Made 4. So that wasn't my thing. But baby, when I tell you I can catch and rip it on the wing, and I might have probably charged a couple people, but I knew if I went in there hard enough, they weren't going to take 2 or 3 charges on me. They're going to be like, we're going to let that girl have it. So again, that was like some more points that I could get. And then if I made just 2 or 3 jump shots, pull-up jump shots, which that was my game. I ended up I don't know what I'm scoring here, like 2,400 some points.
2,799.
Okay, there we go. 2,700. Not bad, all right. But even in my college career, I'm 7th in scoring at Tennessee, and it's all off of who I was as a player. So don't let anybody tell you what you can do. You just craft and make it great. So if you're a heck of a rebounder, own the boards. I mean, you rebound out of your area, you do whatever you do. If you are that defensive player, be the best defensive stopper on the team. If it's setting the team up and being that leader as a point guard, just trying to get people in their spots, be the best at that, okay? Everybody is needed in this game. I always tell my players this, that just because you start, or that person that plays off the bench, The starter, you may think they are important, but it's the people off the bench, because you never know when your number's called, and you got to be ready. So if I can offer you any advice, it's a long season. Trust your coach, because they know what they're doing. Okay, believe in it and make it work. Okay, but with this whole experience, I am honored to be here. Grateful for this. I had some amazing sisters. Hello, Nashima. That when I tell you, I had to get initiated by those guys all the time. They constantly joke me and make me do things, but I am grateful for them. And to this day, our friendship, our love, Camila, is always there every day. Melissa, yep, in the back, we're all family. And that's one great thing about when you come together as a team. You might not be friends with everybody on the team, but there's a few that's going to be with you along your whole journey in life. So embrace that. Y'all got any questions to this?
When you were here at Trinity, what is something that, that mental part that you had to overcome as a 16-year-old? And then what was the best moment you had here?
Oh, mental part, that's tough. That's tough. I think I was built differently. I took on anything, any challenge. I can say this for me mentally, it was probably more in the classroom. I can stand up here and tell you I took the SAT 7 times. It felt embarrassing as hell when I would go over to Padua High School and the guy would be like, Semeka, you back? And I'd be like, yeah, Paul, I'm back. And I'm like, man, I gotta freaking figure out how to pass this test, because I was going into a situation where I could have been a prop 48 and not had that opportunity to play my freshman year. But I didn't let one test stop me from believing in my dream and my goal to play at Division I. And at that time, I had already committed to play in Tennessee. So I'm like, I gotta figure this out. So in between, before our game started, I'm over at Padua High School, where it was either Holy Name, taking a test. Hey, Paul, gotta go take this test for a couple hours, and then get back. And luckily for me, I passed the test on the 7th time, and I was able to go to Tennessee. But the lesson I learned from that is, my freshman year in college, I took 18 hours of study hall in 1 week, and I made sure that I would never go back down that path of just struggling as in the classroom. And I graduated in 3.5 years. My mental toughness was nobody was going to tell me I can't do something. I knew in my heart, and I get emotional about this, that I knew I was going to get it done. I definitely needed people to push me along the way, but it was me that had to make up in my mind that I wanted to make that change. And so, graduated 3 years, 3.5 years.
That's awesome.
What was the next question?
Sure. What was your best moment?
Best moment? Man, come on. 94, freshman, deer in headlights. All I know is a flight. I probably guarded her player, the players that was on the bench, the coach. All I knew is just to bring my passion, my love, and drive for the game and do whatever I could do for my sisters. That's one of my greatest memories of being there. And I'll take it a step farther back. Us being in our little sweat box. One, we had to go outside and run around the baseball field about 30 times. We making up stories, trying to pass time away. That was our conditioning. Then we come in, we practice, and then some of us got to go home. Well, while others had to work at the concession stands, mop the floor, score the table. I mean, we had to do all these jobs, but it just taught you, about mental toughness, about loving what you do and the sacrifices that you have to make to be where you're trying to go. So.
I got it for you. When did the light bulb go off that you were a superstar? And when did you ever realize it?
It's funny, I never felt that way. I never felt that way. Prior to coming to Trinity, I was a kid that wake up, and it was my godfather, Ted Alexander. At 4:30 in the morning, he would come outside or pull up to my house, honk the horn 3 times. I would go outside or get dressed, go outside, and we would go to Valley 5 days a week, and I would work out. I had no idea what I could do. I knew people believed in me, and it's like the story I always tell about my mother. My mother didn't even know I was a good basketball player. She was like, girl, go sit down. And In middle school, we had our first game. Second game, somebody said, hey, you should go watch your daughter play. She's pretty good. And my mother was like, oh, no, she ain't. And so I went and she came and watched me play. I stole the ball. My mom stands up and said, why did you steal the ball? Give it back. That is not ladylike. And I was like, Mom, that's what you're supposed to do. And so that game, because my mom came, I didn't realize I scored 53 points. Didn't know. I just love playing. I would go play a game, middle school game, then I would go find some court at Woodland or Euclid High School or Euclid Court and just go play basketball all day. I just love competing. I love to win. I just enjoyed it every day.
Yeah, that's awesome. We talked about that, and when Nishima addressed the team, we spoke, about the Trinity Way, picking people up. And you, on your Twitter handle, you speak about being coached by two of the greatest coaches, Coach Diulis and Coach Summit. And on our door, we have the 12, stuff.
Definitely doesn't.
Yeah, we have that from Coach Summit on our door.
Yes.
To our team room over here. And real quick before we go out, maybe two great people that they'll never get a chance to meet and talk about what that meant.
I mean, that meant the world. I mean, you're being coached by the best, you're being pushed by the best. One great thing about them, they cared about you as a person. I know we get caught up into things as a coach, pushing you. But what I appreciated from Coach Diulis and Coach Pat Summit is that they got to know the individual, they got to know me, and that made me want to go through a brick wall for them, because when I got in those situations that were tough and I couldn't figure it out, at least I knew their door was open and I could walk in there and just really honestly be me. And that's what you want as you guys are probably getting recruited by some places, or you're going to start looking around at schools. You want somebody that's going to know you. The basketball is very, very important, don't get me wrong. A lot of us don't want to go be a part of a losing team, but you want to make sure somebody's going to have your back, because even though this orange ball can take us in many different places in life, and it's taken me on a ton of journeys, what I have appreciated is that when I had the opportunity to pick up the phone and call my coach and just tell them the things that were going on in my life, whether they were good or bad or challenging or whatever, they actually answered that phone and they tried to help me process through or navigate through everything in life. So that is what I'm grateful for. So when you have a coach that cares like that, man, it makes it even more like you want to look at that coach and say, man, I got you. And that's what I did to my coach. When Pat Summit, I said, don't worry, Pat, you losing now, I'm gonna pick the ball up 94 feet. That means you gotta play me, because I'm gonna give you everything you got. And that's what I did when I got there. And I meant that. And I went into her office some days where I wanted to express myself and go off on her, and I realized I walked out the office crying. I was like, I'm confused here. I was supposed to be that thug, that hardcore from Cleveland 216, and I'm like, Coach, you're right. I'm going to get better and be a better team player. And I'm like, that didn't work out, but I needed that at that time. I needed to be broken. So, have a good one. Let's go. Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet.
She's always quiet.
Don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. Oh, Lord.
I've read this a couple times.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in there.
Some of the stuff you were
I
just
stayed in the
talking
doghouse a little bit,
It's my daughter Grace.
Hi, Grace. Am I signing it to you? B-R-O-O-K-E. Grace, G-R-A-C-E. Yep.
I have a question.
Yeah, man.
What was your first impression of Coach Summit when you first met her?
She was cool. Like you knew she was this mega superstar, so I was starstruck. Like when I first saw her, and she was actually recruiting Nishima, and had no clue who I was, and we were running up and down on our court, and she was like, hey, who is that kid? And it would happen to be me, and that's the first time she liked me. And so when all that happened, we were allowed to pick up the phone and call her. I called her collect like every other day. Like, hey, Coach, how you doing? But thought she was the coolest person ever.
Big UT Pat Summit fans. Definitely had to take up Coach Mark on his offer to get to meet you, so we
They
appreciate
play
it.
in my AAU group.
Okay.
And Dan's a teacher out of St. Paul's.
Okay.
And a former coach, high school baseball coach. And he's an author. He's written two great books.
Oh, wow.
So, and they're good, so that's why I treat them extra nice.
That's right.
All that extra love.
You want water or something before you go out there?
Thank you so much.
I'm like running late. I had basketball practice.
Guys, just don't talk.
Yo, you gotta talk. Like, you need to learn that lesson now. Seriously, you gotta learn it now because in college, or we be on players about that. Because all five gotta be, listen, all five, you shy, but all five gotta be locked in. Like, it all gotta work together. And then on offense, you want somebody to get you the ball, right? So you gotta be like, ball!
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to Trinity High School and Galuski Gym for a very special evening. Tonight, we're going to honor one of the great players in Trinity history, Ohio history, and probably in the United States women's basketball. Tonight, we are honored to have Mr. Jeff Phelps, a local media personality, to be our master of ceremonies this evening.
Tony, thank you very much. It's nice to be here tonight, and when Mr. Burke gave me a call and said, hey, could you do this? And I said, absolutely. Because there are very few people that have an impact, and I know all of you, having watched Semeka when she was here, you just knew what she meant to this program and what she meant to women's sports in Northeast Ohio. So let's bring her out right now. Semeka Randall. We have a gift coming up in a second here. You ready? This is from the Trinity Athletic Department for Semeka. When Mr. Burke asked me to come out and do this tonight, I started thinking a little bit. And I thought, you know, it's very rare. And I told Tony this. I said, it's very rare that when you watch sports, you walk in, you immediately start watching a game, and it doesn't matter what game it is or what it is. And you can immediately tell that's the best player. That is the best player. And it doesn't happen very often. And I recall, and I've worked in Cleveland since 1988. I recall it twice. And it was with a guy who wore number 23 at St. Vincent St. Mary High School. You walked in, well, okay, that guy's the best player. Even if you didn't know who it was, that guy was the best player. And it happened with Trinity, with number 22. So there was absolutely no question. Every time you took the floor, you were the best player, Semeka. It was fun to watch. And everybody knew it. And I had to write it all down so I don't screw it up because of all of the honors. Let's go through this because it's pretty stunning. First and foremost, and the most important thing, you led the Lady Trojans to 2 state titles, 1994 and 1996. Miss Ohio basketball twice, in 1996 and 97. 1997 Parade Magazine National Player of the Year. 1997 First Team All-American. MVP in the Ohio State High School Basketball Tournament twice, 1994 and 96. 1997 Gatorade Circle of Champions Midwest Player of the Year. Then you went on to Tennessee, played for the legendary Pat Summitt, won a national championship, 2-time First Team All-American, 1999 and 2000, First Team All-SEC, 99 and 2000. It just keeps going. Professionally, playing overseas, playing in the WNBA, and a fine coaching career ever since. So congratulations on all of your accolades. And the list is longer. I just thought we had a basketball game to get to tonight, so we better not list it all. But congratulations, and I think she deserves a round of applause for all of that. You get to keep this, and that'll be nice. But everybody's here to see this. So shall we get to it? We have two people who are going to help you do this. Principal Lynn Bacho, and the principal when you were here, the founding principal, Sister Catherine Britton. Semeka? Oh, there it is. Number 22 will now hang in this gym, and no Lady Trojan will ever wear that number again. Congratulations, Semeka Randall. Would you like to say a few things?
When you turn 40, you get really emotional. You get really soft. You cry about everything. First and foremost, I thank God for I promise I'm going to get it together. I thank God for giving me this ability and that has opened so many doors for me and allowed me to meet so many people who play a major role in getting me here to where my jersey is retired. Some of these folks are in the stands. One, my mom, thank you for having me. Even though you didn't want me to play basketball, thank you for going to work so I could sneak to go play basketball. To Mr. Wallace, I mean, thank you so much for just seeing something in me that at that time I couldn't see in myself. I just was playing. Coach D, man. I just love you. Just love you so much. Michelle, thank you. To our assistant coach, little Jimmy. To the staff that helped out with Coach D. Man, I appreciate you guys. To my friends and family, thank you for being here. Thank you for being real and honest with me because, I mean, I still have temper tantrums at 40 and I sometimes need to hear things. Even though I don't want to hear them all the time, I needed to hear them so they can help mold me and make me into the person I am today that I keep striving to be even better every day. I want to thank, Sister Catherine. My gosh, I said it to you there. Thank you so much for opening a door for me. I really appreciate you with all the sisters. I mean, gosh, these guys, Sylvan Learning Center, working with me, hooked on phonics. Like I struggled as a student athlete, but you didn't give up on me. And I wanted to prove to you guys that I can continue to keep doing this. So thank you so much. To the best teammates. I mean, they loved on me. They bullied on me in a good, positive way. We could take it back there. Whether that was picking up their stuff, to just listening to me and helping me grow as a player, to telling me to calm down because I played 100 miles an hour. I still kind of go that way at life, but they always calm me down. Like I need them. Like till this day, I'm still close to my teammates, and I want you guys. Thank you guys, because I know I couldn't score these points without you, so I appreciate you guys, and I enjoy going to war with you every day, so thank you so much. Again, I don't want to be long-winded because I think I'm getting that way. To my husband, I love you so much. Thank you. You're my guy. Thank you guys. To the players, enjoy this game, play it. Understand in this game you never arrived in the game, and if you want to be really good at this thing, you got to keep working and keep reinventing your craft and just getting at it and just continue to keep fighting. Have a great game. Guys, thank everybody that came out to be in this special moment. I see my former, one of my college players in the stands. Thank you so much for coming out all the way from Georgia. I appreciate you. Love you guys so much. I'm sorry. Let me say this. I want to thank you guys for setting this up. And I know it's been a quiet moment here, but I really appreciate you doing this for Vonda, doing this for Nashima. I am grateful for you guys for putting this on right here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Semeka Randall, number 22 on the wall, and it will stay there forever. Have fun tonight, enjoy the game everybody, and thank you for coming out to honor Semeka Randall, number 22.
Right here.
Gotta get this started.
Ready? Stay right there.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the background's in your mouth. Bring them out, hey! Bring them out, yeah!
Oh,